Hello students, standard 7th, in which the chapter number 9 in mathematics, rational numbers, in which in the last few sessions we are learning the operations on rational numbers. Means how to add two or more rational numbers, how to subtract a rational number from another rational numbers, like that. So we already learned the addition and subtraction in the rational number. Now from this chapter we are going to learn about the multiplication. So in multiplication, what things to be remembered? We saw that in the addition, when the numbers, rational numbers, have equal denominators, what did we do? We just add the numerators and kept the same denominator. And when the denominators were not equal, then what did we do? We find the LCM of the denominators of the given rational numbers, and then we find the equivalent rational numbers of both the rational numbers, such that they have denominator as the LCM of that two denominators, and then we add rational numbers. Similarly, in the subtraction also we did the same thing. So in that we don't add the denominators, but in multiplication it is a little different, so you have to be careful, mustn't mix up. Otherwise, there will be a very big confusion. So, keep in the mind that separate methods for addition and subtraction and the multiplication and division. So now, first of all, we are going to understand when a rational number is multiplied by any integer. Doesn't matter is it a positive integer or a negative integer, except 0. Because if you multiply any number with 0, answer will be 0. So that is the very simple. But when we multiply a rational number either with a positive or a negative integer, then what to do? Remember that when we multiply a rational number by an integer, then we have to multiply the numerator only by that integer, keeping the same denominator. Only when we multiply by an integer. So that integer must be multiplied to the numerator only, not with the denominator. That is very, very important, because sometimes students are confused, and what will they do? They will multiply that integer to numerators as well as the denominator also. For example, look here, 3 upon 2 multiplied by minus 5. So here minus 5 is an integer. So we have to multiply it only to the numerator, means 3 multiplied by minus 5, keeping the same denominator. So when only integer is there multiplied, then we have to multiply that integer with only the numerator, keeping the same denominator. So here 3 by 2 multiplied by minus 5. So 3 multiplied by minus 5 upon 2. So your answer is minus 15 by 2. Similarly, here minus 7 by 2 multiplied by 5. So 5 is an integer. So we have to multiply it with only numerator. Means minus 7 multiplied by 5, keeping the same denominator 2. That is minus 7 5s are 35 divided by 2. Similarly, if both are negative also doesn't matter. Minus 4 upon 7 multiplied by minus 2. Or sometimes it can be like that also. That minus 2 can be in the front also. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 upon 7. Then also we have to do the same thing. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 4 divided by 7. But answer is same, 8 upon 7. So here, most important thing, otherwise when we say them to multiply with minus 5, what are some of the students doing? 3 also multiplied by minus 5, 2 also multiplied by minus 5. And that is wrong. So when we multiplied with integer only, then integer must be multiplied with only the numerator. That is the very, very important. We don't have to multiply it with the denominator like this. Now, another thing is that when we multiply a rational number by another rational number, then how do we do? Means both are the rational numbers. Here the situation will be changed. In this situation, remember that here the numerators are multiplied with numerators. Denominators are also multiplied with the denominators. And then you write down the answer as the product of numerators upon product of denominators. Means we have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator, and then you write down the final answer. So here both are multiplied, but numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. But in addition we don't do that. In addition we only add numerators keeping the same denominator. So that's the big difference. Sometimes in multiplying also they are making it by multiplying, taking LCM. In multiplication we don't need LCM. Multiplication is very simple. Look here. Minus 5 upon 2 multiplied by 3 upon 4. So here minus 5 and 3 are in the numerator, so they are multiplied in the numerator as minus 5 multiplied by 3. And in the denominator, both the denominators are multiplied, 2 multiplied by 4. And if there is a cancellation, you can simplify it or directly, otherwise you have to write down the answer. So here no simplification. So minus 5 3s are 15, 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So minus 15 upon 8 is the answer. So here numerator is multiplied with the numerator, denominators are multiplied with their denominators, and then the final answer is written. Take another example. 9 upon 5 multiplied by minus 7 upon 4. So in the numerator there is 9 and minus 7. So in the numerator we multiply 9 multiplied by minus 7. And in the denominator there is 5 and 4. So we multiply 5 times 4. So 9 sevens are 63 with the minus sign, and 5 fours are 20. Third example is there. Minus 8 upon 5 multiplied by minus 3 upon 7. So here also, what are the numbers in the numerator? Minus 8 and minus 3. So minus 8 multiplied by minus 3 divided by, in the denominator 5 and 7. So 5 multiplied by 7 in denominator. And then products. 8 3s are 24. 5 sevens are 35. So 24 upon 35 is the right final answer of this. Now, before we go to the division of the rational numbers, one thing we have to recall is the reciprocal. Reciprocal of a rational number. We already learned in the chapter of fraction what is reciprocal. Reciprocal of a number is such that the product of them is equal to 1. Means if product of two rational numbers is 1, they are said to be the reciprocals or the multiplicative inverses of each other. Means when we multiply the two rational numbers and if the product is answer 1, then we can say that they are reciprocals of each other. For example, 3 upon 5 multiplied by 5 upon 3. So here 5, 5, 3, 3 will be cancelled and your answer is 1. It means that here 3 upon 5 and 5 upon 3, they are the reciprocals of each other. Means 5 upon 3 is the reciprocal of 3 upon 5 and vice versa 3 upon 5 is reciprocal of 5 upon 3. Similarly, if you have 7 upon 9, then its reciprocal is 9 upon 7. If the number is minus 2 upon 5, then reciprocal is 5 upon minus 2. It means that to find the reciprocal, what we have to do is to take the legs up, head down. Legs up, head down. Means the numerator goes to the denominator and denominator comes in the numerator. That's the way we find the reciprocal. If it is a negative, with a negative sign. If positive, then it is a positive sign. If it is an integer, then also same thing. Reciprocal of 7 is 1 upon 7 because 7 has invisible 1 in the denominator. So reciprocal of 7 is 1 upon 7 and reciprocal of 1 upon 8 is 8 and so on. Because when we divide the rational numbers, actually we are multiplying the reciprocal of that number. So that's why it is necessary to understand about the reciprocal of the given number. So now division. Division is converted into the multiplication. As we saw that in the addition and subtraction, we saw that when we subtract a rational number, it means that we add the positive inverse, means the additive inverse. We are actually adding the inverse of that number. Similarly, here also, when we divide any rational number by another rational number, actually we are multiplying it with the reciprocal of the other number. So here, to divide one rational number by the other rational number, we multiply the rational number by reciprocal of the other rational number. It means that first rational number we have to keep the same. But after the sign of division, when there is another rational number, so in place of division we will write down multiply and then the reciprocal of that number. And then we have to do the same that we did in the case of multiplication. So after that, it is the same thing that we did in the multiplication. Let us understand with the help of their examples. Divide 4 upon 9 by minus 5 upon 7. So here we wrote down 4 upon 9, divide by minus 5 upon 7. And as we told you, that first one we will keep same as it is, means 4 upon 9. In place of division, we have to write down multiplication, and in place of minus 5 upon 7, we have to write down reciprocal of it. What is the reciprocal of it? minus 7 upon 5, or you can put the minus sign in the denominator also. Doesn't matter, answer will be the same. So we write down as 4 upon 9 multiplied by 7 upon minus 5. Then same thing that we did. Numerators are multiplied with numerators. So 4 multiplied by 7, 9 multiplied by minus 5. So 4 7s are 28 and 9 multiplied by 5 45. But it is negative sign. So it is 28 upon minus 45. So when divide, what we have to keep in the mind, the first rational number will not be changed, because sometimes students are doing the wrong way. They are making it also reciprocal, and then answer is totally wrong. So only the number which is after the division sign, that will be only get reciprocal, not the first one. So second, 6 upon minus 5 divide by minus 2 upon 3. So here also what we will do, 6 upon minus 5, 6 will be as it is, and then multiply by reciprocal of minus 2 upon 3. And what is reciprocal of minus 2 upon 3? 3 upon minus 2. So we write down 6 upon minus 5 multiplied by 3 upon minus 2. Then numerators are multiplied, 6 multiplied by 3, and denominators minus 5 multiplied by minus 2. And we know that 6 3s are 18, 5 2s are 10, but minus minus becomes again plus. So your answer is 18 upon 10. Similarly, let's take another example. It is 8 upon 7 divided by 5 upon 3. So 8 upon 7 multiplied by reciprocal of 5 upon 3, which is 3 upon 5. So 8 upon 7 as it is multiplied by the 3 upon 5, then numerators and denominators are multiplied. So 8 3s are 24 upon 7 5s are, that is 35. Then I took an example, if there is an integer also. 9 upon 5 divided by 7. 7 is an integer, but the reciprocal is there. So 9 upon 5 multiplied by reciprocal of 7, that is 1 upon 7. So 9 multiplied by 1 is 9, and 5 times 7 is 35, and thus we get the answer here. So now, as I told you, what is the danger thing here? Because when you first learn the addition and subtraction, and now you learn the multiplication and division, then sometimes there is a confusion that in addition and subtraction, when the denominators are not equal, what did we do? We took LCM and then find the equivalent rational numbers such that both the rational numbers have same denominator, and then we add. Generally, sometimes students are confused, and in the multiplication also, what do? They make them same denominator by taking LCM. In multiplication, it is very simple. Numerators are multiplied in numerators, denominators are multiplied denominators, and then write down the answer. In this, there is no LCM needed, because in that we don't have to make the denominators equal. And in division also, there is a thing that you mustn't make reciprocal of the first number, only the number which is after the division sign. The division sign will be converted into multiplication, and the number after that will be get switched over, means reciprocal, and we have to do the same as we did in the multiplication. So that thing you have to keep in your mind. So now here we are going to finish the session, followed by PDF, and if any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.